Okay, hi Wanda, I'm Angela Glenn.
Nice to meet you.
I'm in an entrepreneurship class and I'm here today to interview you as an entrepreneur.
Great.
So tell me a little bit about yourself.
So I started my business about a year and a half ago. It is a life coaching business. It's called Edify Me LLC. And what we do is basically help women specifically to that have dreams and visions to start their own business, to start a business venture. We help them from startup to moving along and through their business.
Wow, so that sounds like a service that I could use.
Absolutely.
I'll have to talk to you more about that.
I look forward to it.
Wonderful. And you're also a veteran, correct?
I am.
Okay.
I am.
And your husband, is it, that was in the service?
Yeah, absolutely. So I actually got my entrepreneurship training for veterans as a result of my husband being a service-connected disabled veteran.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, so I'm just going to dive into some questions. What made you decide to open your own business?
Well, I think it's just passion. Pretty much passion. I love what I do. I love working with people. I have been in education for years. And so I had a passion for starting a business, and I realized a lot of other women want to start businesses also. And I think business is important for women to be able to have flexibility.
Well said, well said. And what or who has been the inspiration for you to start your business?
Wow, really my family. So the inspiration for my business is to paint a new picture for women in business and give an opportunity for women to have that flexibility so that they can manage their family, take advantage of all the experience they have background-wise, and then, of course, follow their passion in helping the community with their gifts and talents.
Wow, that's really great. I mean, we need more of that. And in terms of how much time, money, and planning did it take for you to decide that you were ready to open your business?
Yeah, that's a pretty loaded question.
Yes.
For a lot of entrepreneurs, I will say that, you start with a dream. It's not something for me that started over a year. I've had a vision for my business for close to 7 years, and I've been working at it for many more years. So and I assume most entrepreneurs as well do, is you use the experience you have, your education, your employment experience, and you kind of package that all together. So I've been doing that for many years, and then just took all that experience, and then at the point that I was ready to actually start the business, I started with my own money, of course, which most business owners do. And then, of course, you reach out to family, friends, and what they call fools. You ask them for money. But the exciting thing is there's a lot of people out there that want to help you start your business. And so when you pitch your idea to them in a simple conversation, tell them what you do, and they hear your passion, they're willing to help you. And so the financing came, of course, from my own money, and then also from friends, family. And then I got to a point last year in my business where I started applying for capital through venture capitalist programs, and then I think I'm drawing a blank, and then through online like Kickstarter programs.
Okay.
So, and just asking for sponsorships.
Wow. How long did it take for you to receive a sponsorship and or response from them, or have you not?
It's actually pretty quick.
Wow.
It's actually pretty quick. A lot of things can be done online. And so you basically write up a summary about your business. It's basically a video type pitch. It has, you include a summary, you tell a little about yourself, a little about your business. You reach out to your email list, and the people that you know directly, you send them out a letter telling about what you're doing. And you basically want to target the people that know you, the people that, will support you, and that's generally your family and friends. And then tell them what you do. People buy into your passion, and they want to support you. And so donations started rolling in pretty much right away. They helped me through the entrepreneurship program to, travel for my business, to get my education, and to start my business in terms of putting money into my website and incorporating.
Wow. Okay. That's great information. I mean, I'm learning so much because we both did the Be Wise program.
Absolutely.
And so I'll ask you that a little bit later.
That would be great.
I'm going to skip this question because you answered it in terms of the startup capital.
Okay.
And how, what, when, and where do you advertise and promote your business?
Pretty much, as an entrepreneur, you are a walking advertisement. And so wherever I go, I'm really big on relationships. And so I talk to everybody. I like learning about other people's business. So the best way for me to advertise my business is to get to know people, ask them a little about what they do. In addition to that, and building relationships, I've had an opportunity to advertise in local publications, which is huge. Just placing announcements and saying this is what I've done, or this is what I've completed, or I started my business. And that gives me free advertising opportunities. And then also just connecting and networking with people. You get an opportunity to learn what other people do, and then they start referring you. So I had also an opportunity to be publicized in local advertisement publications. And again, a lot of that was fully funded. Yeah, not out of my pocket.
Right.
That's a secret for later that I help my clients. So.
You have to give me that secret,
Absolutely.
because I'm hoping to be in your shoes one of these days. Okay, how do you currently use social media to promote your business and communicate with your customers?
So social media is huge, absolutely huge today. So I have a Facebook page, I have a LinkedIn page, I have Google Plus, I have a YouTube account. I pretty much have everything. What I would recommend to startup entrepreneurs is to pick one or two, however, because they can get overwhelming. But I basically use those to communicate with my clients, tell them what I'm up to, share with them information about things that I'm doing, promotional information I put out there, and then just to build a relationship with those clients to kind of get to know them as well. And so a lot of times with social media like LinkedIn and Facebook, you can basically put articles out there, and so you want to establish yourself as an expert in your field. And so those media you can use to do that. And the exciting thing is it's very little cost to do that as a startup entrepreneur.
Okay.
Yeah, you can use those to your advantage in a number of ways.
Wow,
Yeah.
very useful information. Okay, we're going to take a pause. I'm going to check the tape.
Okay.
And we'll get right back to it.
Sounds good.
Okay. All right, so the next question would be, do you use any information technology to help run your business? If so, what kind?
So I think what that question is asking is, or basically what I use is a marketing tool, email marketing tool. And so I'll answer speaking in those terms. So there's many of those out there, MailChimp, Constant Contact, Entreport. There's a lot of different ones out there depending on the type of business you use. And so I use that pretty heavily, and again, it's to stay in touch with my clients and potential clients. And so basically what I do is I send out emails regularly to a distribution list, and I use that technology to basically schedule that information going out to them and to stay in touch with those potential clients and supporters.
Okay.
Yeah, so email marketing.
Okay. Email marketing. And at one point in time, did you find that the email marketing was better than the social media, or do you tie the two together?
Basically tie them together. The more the better, really. And they serve different functions. But you can basically customize social media for that target audience that you want to reach. Your email marketing tool, you basically have a list, and you can also customize that list based on potential clients, supporters, and then any other list. But they pretty much work the same. Social media, I also do a lot of posting my articles and then other informational articles. So you can kind of use them, kind of the same.
Okay.
But they're both really good.
Okay. Good to know. Would you mind telling me a bit about your professional background prior to starting your own company? Or have you always worked for yourself?
I have not always worked for myself. So my background is in education and training. And so I did many years as a corporate trainer. And so I worked in hospitals, and I did a lot of corporate training, a lot of developing training. And so when I decided to start my business, I wanted to be able to take all that experience and then the facilitation experience that I have as well, couple that together and package that up into my business. So background-wise, that's helped a lot to be able to take what I already knew, put it in my business, and it's helped me to get out there in front of the community and speak, get in front of the camera, get on radio shows. All that experience came together to help me start my business. So everything, I like to encourage people that everything that you have is usable You can use it. It's transferable skills for what you want to get into. So nothing's lost. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of day-to-day things do you have to do to maintain your business?
Wow, that's huge. Really, a lot of what I do, and a lot of, I think, what some entrepreneurs or startups in this is building relationships. So I'm out in the community a lot. I'm in front of people a lot. I meet people a lot wherever I go. I'm talking, interviewing people, just having conversations with people, getting to know about their business. I read a lot, and that's also very huge. Reading your industry publications, reading about business, staying current on local information, local things going on in the community, what people are doing. And that has a lot to do, of course, with building relationships. And you'll find that once you get out there in your business, you'll have conversation starters that will help you get out there. You'll already know how to ask different questions of people, and then that'll also help you to gauge who you should be talking to, who's doing, or who your target audience would be, or who might be your supporters, or who might be your business partners. And so a lot of reading, a lot of, like I said, relationship building, and then day-to-day business-wise, a lot of communication. So I do a lot of writing, a lot of emailing, a lot of communication with my clients, telling them what I am doing, and just kind of learning about what other people are doing. So I look on Facebook here and there, to see what people are doing, and that's really huge because if you're wanting to target a certain community, you want to be able to relate to those people and kind of get an understanding of what their lifestyle is like, so that when you approach them, you can say, hey, I see that you do X, Y, Z. Hey, I can help you with that. So it's really huge. I think reading is very important. I'm really big on relationships, so I think that's also key in business, so that you know what's going on around you and you know who to target.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, is your business a for-profit, non-profit?
It's a for-profit.
It's a for-profit.
Yes.
Okay. And if I wanted to employ you, what would the cost be for me to, have your services?
Yeah. So my services are based on consultation, and basically what I do, I work on an hourly basis with my clients. You can sign up for a package of 30 minutes to an hour. In addition, I do group coaching. And so at times I'll offer a package that can be offered to a group of people. The price is minimized because of the class size. And so you can sign up for my services. It's also offered online. And so I do courses online, which is also really huge these days, to be able to accommodate people in their schedules. And so you can sign up for online courses as well.
Wow, wonderful. Okay. What is it that makes you feel your business is a success?
Well, I think the biggest success for me is seeing my clients succeed. And that's also the reason I'm in business. I like to see people succeed. I like to see their dreams come true. And by helping them, it's helping me. So I'm really, it's a people-based business. It's a service business. It's a relationship business. And so that's what makes me a success. When other people are doing good, I'm doing good. And that's what makes the world go around.
Wow.
And I think pretty much any business is really about the people. Right? It's really about serving people's needs, being attentive to those people, and just giving of yourself to them. And that shows. That shows.
Wow, and that's impactful. That makes an impact on me just by hearing it. If you could change one thing about the way you operate your business, what would you change?
Well, I really would like to, because of the type of business I'm in, it's a life coaching business, and so I pretty much operate solely. So I would like to incorporate more of a team, which I'm working on as well. I'd like to employ more people. I think that's really exciting to be able to offer jobs to people, but in offering jobs to people, I also want to help them to follow their passion, and so I'm able to do that by offering them jobs. It's really hard to operate by yourself. It's very important to have a team, have partners, interns, things like that to help you build your business. There's no way you can do it on your own. And so if there was something I would change, I would work more towards employing a team and just getting that off the ground. That's pretty much it.
Okay. And the last 2 questions. What is the best advice